Yes, some of Wofa Alhassan Okogyeabour so my yatsebe can kind of some yakaseboy formation centers at Opportunity so about for Sika FM online.com Africana Radio Modern Ghana Kaseboy na Facebook Live Sika FM 895 Live YouTube Sika FM 895 official TikTok X at Sika FM and you know some ya des some no dey ma kotini bi any say na shabe dwamodom kuma no ba no Daniel Sahin Alexander Fenyomakin de abo aban no abo aban ne subo se abana sheda no akɔhye Kuforidia High Court techia Honorable Ernest Yakumi omotata no aban so na abo amane se wo bia ye ma otumi krata e free December 7th ebe nyina da se wo betumi atu a form of good deal no sa krata no e free na kuri enye adwuma pio na womo etu form of good deal yes, small scale miners association womo na ebo ntere se obi biara onim na obakọ ne nkofo ni bi so mobakọ small scale miners bi so na maye mo sa say security for ye bo ho ban so na mo jeje sa afọ ni sika mo ba mo hia mo boot for boot Kane Ashanti Regional Communications Director Dema MPP Amanyoko no Dr. Akwasi Chaidan so wano so na kire se abayi niam a wo yensam a wo ka nyina da kire se galamse kono wonye na dwen se wo beko Wasofo wo hwe enwuma ne apade ho nsam eso anasa sa ahye no wo mo apadwumade ho bi ntoma ye friend se Ghana Work Abroad Program na wasofo wo da hye ya no Honorable Dr. Abdurrashid Pepo orabo ntia ba cheche sa program no imo Bambo adwumakuo ne fa na se apomuden adwumakuo no ne fa wo emfifi mantam so na ebo amane se die omo susu se nipa dodo a enya cholera no apeja akwakodru ebe se empemiensa ene echire ensem we ni afoforo bi ne anwumere yese ho nkonwa bekenkan fo ne ye me rante ne aba maame efomwa kafena mene adwa nyako abronoma Trake wine ejina soba Sika FM Trake wine yani yakoro 89.5 Sika FM Sika FM Trake wine yani yakoro 89.5 Sika FM
Sika FM 89.5 Yes Sumasan Sika FM 89.5 Yes Sumasantimai
Yes Sumasantimai ne Ghana mai wiase nyina kan wa fei yewura esumnemo ankasa Enche bia ne etis NI before na womudi Kofrodia mrashebedwani akotia mrashebedwani Honorable Ernest Yakumi echia womo kwa akopena chire ni nyina ne se na wa ye contempt of court na enam so ama enano enrompa ya wosofo a wono enehwe efie bambo ho nsem eso Interior Minister Honorable Mutaka Mohammed Mubarak ekwamra shebedwa fie wokọ cheche nsemu ede achemra shebedwa fo no yebisa ne ho nsem wo chire mu nsem ede chemra shebedwa ne se na before no mu edi Honorable Ernest Yakumi echine nyese bia bo Yobi nti anase tano no mpesa mtata nemum Kofodua High Court ene de sa arrest warrant ne eba ya na NI before the court na kaso munkoye no ena na wono eye na sansami ene nemra shebedwam dom kuma no ba no dani ya futumra shebedwani sign Alexander Fenyomakin baba wonti abebo abane subo ne se abane boapa enu akwa hata eye Kofodua High Court echi wa sheda akwa ta court na echi wore court na kata nanim ena na wode tete Ernest Yakumi Honorable Alexander Fenyomakin.
Clearly, there is collusion between the government and the High Court Kofodia to use their own set of laws in our country. How can the minister tell us that the court order could be enforced by the National Security Coordinator's rep in Eastern Region? With the greatest respect, that is not how our laws work. A week after the ruling of the court, to hear that now state security operatives were harassing the member of parliament in his constituency, but for the intervention of his constituents, they were armed with pickup vehicles, and in fact they actually pulled a pistol on the MP, trying to threaten him, to force him into the pickup. I think that the NDC government must know that this country is a country of rule of law. And So I can assure the government that today a question will be filed for the Attorney General to come and answer the circumstances leading to the judiciary in Eastern Region, the High Court in Eastern Region.
And yet, Yamra Shebedramodom Kumano Bano Denny and Nunyafo Alexander Fenyomakin. Ma Yantua Kasapreko so Enfa Enko Asuya a share and Sase and Wabwa Diane Pa. What they are domi in our monso soap and a number or more ababa tuja a bino number moso a day atuja se wubiada a banye chair more emma to me crata said to a former good year ewo yema yimu a 7 December ben in adasa to me crata no a bino any lands and natural resources ministry no HSS crata no nye juma ebio na sajina ye a penny for HSS we no yakwanya ho do aban no peso afaswa ode ehye ema yen sase ene afi yakwa ebretu ahodo ni nyina da yesu ansu ahodo ni nyina legal mining galamse ho nsem ese no eno nti ene nam so ama asye no ene aban no akabomu a omode sanhye fofori eba na oyimanyafo yimano ama akofi bu a wono ene yeso for her sase ene obo ade ne pa wode edomie no kire se afutuo ene afen kasase ahodo ekoso mpanyifo ekebiewom safa no ene nam so amapanyifo esigina ya sagina ya omasie so Environmental Protection Agency EPA etai wo machi ene afen Minerals Commission ta wo machi ene afen Forestry Commission ene Water Resources Commission tinyo monko a mpanyifo ambo omudi anasa so ya ahodo we nyina da eta wo machi so omusi sagina no se de be ya yensu asu ahodo yensa se based on
the advice and the recommendations of the key committees, jointly with the minister, supported by the EPA and the Minerals Commission, the Forestry Commission, Water Resource Commission, we are taking the following steps. We are going full steam ahead to revoke all licenses based on the findings. All licenses, small-scale licenses that were issued from December 7th is hereby revoked. Whether you have EPA licenses, because the finding is very clear. Those licenses from December 7th were rushed, the due processes were not followed, and the right things were not done. People will have the opportunity to appeal to make sure the right things are done. But our whole focus is to make sure that the right things are done against illegal activities in our water bodies. I'm proud to inform you that we announced at the beginning, when I took office, I went to Parliament and announced that 9 of our water forest reserves were completely taken over by thugs who are destroying our water. I'm proud to tell you, with the cooperation of the security agencies, the military, we have taken back 7 of these 9 forest reserves. We are working very hard to make sure that the other 2 is completely also. So we are close to taking over our forest reserve. We are working day and night, thanks to the support of the Ghana Armed Forces and the Defense Ministry.
And I was say a community mining scheme says Yahoodwa, a yana, a walk crow, and a Miami Yahoodwa, ye 2 a form a good year no. Sans any Yajuma, and the Boko cry, ye 2 from a good year, Ewo, Horror, and the Chromo say tan, and Buntujuma Bianco, so Ewo, and Nunti, Abani Bay said that I never in every hall, now fay, or more the small scale cooperatives, Abesham, Nanuma Bois, SS, and Crowdwa, ye 2 a good year. The
existing community mining schemes are in name only, as I've said, although the basis for which they were funded was to benefit the community. However, the findings indicate that this is not the case. They are to be disbanded and replaced with small-scale mining cooperatives that actually serve and benefit the communities. These cooperatives will be formed after due diligence with the communities involved, properly represent the communities. So, in other words, the community mining schemes that were giving small-scale mining, the investigation across all these mining communities is very clear. They do not represent the communities. And so in that case, we with immediate effects banning all of that basically and reviewing them and turning them into community mining cooperatives after due diligence and engagement with the communities to make sure that indeed those are community representatives.
Eni ayeti ye worumonya for Emmanuel Amako Fibua wono ene yeso for her sase eno obade ne power day adomye meyi eso
yanto akase abone so na yanko small scale miners for no so akache womo ekire se yankofo bi ebebeba omo site wo omo ba no mayo mo se aso omo ye bambofo ebi mu kura ho mo mbeba na aso omo hye bambofo ntade na womo yo ho se asede womo bebo ban ni ade so ebe wiase no na small scale miners a adwuma omo site wo no mo abagyigiska jeso mo be hwem no mo abagyigiska no omo kọ saa no omo de ye womo womo ba aso omo ye ebi mu se omo ye national security for ebi mu so omo ye asrafo no omo ba aso omo bo ban aso omo ye no omo abagyi tefa kakra dia hwe omo taso na pua womo kọ eno na National Ghana Association of Small Scale Miners ejide se saa de no afedie abro womo so nyaade o betena se asoso saa nema ne so biom enti womo ma 1 and 1 and 2 we be obaya wo ho se we national security na abekọ akọpa uniform bia shirt se de oyesira ni ba be bo mpempen wo ho no se ase wo ba be bo ban so na sika na wo ba bagye no wo ya akro ba boot for boot chalote for chalote. In fact, one taki podo kura na areba bomu bibe hia. Udi sia wo mbetwa. Essence wo ma brene saa de no yo. Da bia no mo tuka pru no ma ba bagye jo mu sika saa no. Enya de so mo ni je ho saa de no mo makwan biem ama bi enkoso da. Na Small Scale Miners Association yi wo mo National Secretary ayo wura Michael Edujemfi one day ensemi etudwa entino.
If you get the message from some of our members from other zones, the next time such incident happens, they will not allow themselves to be taken over, and there could be a possible clash that could create fatalities. So we are just drawing the attention of the president as well as the regional minister, so far as Asante is concerned, to be wide awake and talk to their people and make sure that those who are going around parading themselves as national security operatives are stopped for the interest of the people of Ghana as well as the mining industry. We want to assure the government that the Ghana Association of Small Scale Mining is vowed and has put itself in the position to support every meaningful activity by the government to ensure that small scale mining is done in Ghana sustainably.
Etora Michael Edujemfi eno China acting Ashanti Regional Security Coordinator Captain Retired John Kwame Jabari wano so eke bi na nsem se yampa so omkro ma hu bibisa ba beto omanim o de ente se the Captain John Jabari kan nsem.
We are collaborating with the police in this aspect because we are not presently in all the districts at the same time, so most of them will fall on their roadblocks or barriers to assist us in this effort. So, but we have given small scale miners our hotlines or operational numbers so that they can quickly alert us. If it is us, we'll let them know. If it is not us, we'll tell them who, or we'll let those who get arrested. So it's not a problem. We are trying. Sometimes when a legal one comes, they think it's still the illegal ones, and it brings about some sort of confrontation between us and the illegal miners who are operating within the front. But we are trying to solve it with the help of the police within those constraints. I think we can solve these ones over there.
And yeah, Captain Retired John Kwame Jabari.
Yeah, Kane Ashanti Regional Communications Director at the MPP Amanyokono Dr. Akwasi Che Danso. Akache na wono so na kyerese wode atudwa sa niema bi ekoso ewo mampanyin John Dramani Mahama ene na ban kwan yo mo faso a wo mo eye galamse ho nsam ene niema nyina di adanse se ampa mampanyin na ban no enye na adwen sa galamse ko no wo mo bakọ ewo omayimo o say ebra na mo opposition no na NDC it is one more concern any declare state of emergency and said a galamse hon sama ye yan fason and tuning in others who said ebaya yes and so who doing in any better and so by ye a jadron or mucha any lamentation or madane and any or mucha jo and any casam kwa munya or madre so amudomuna a si from edekwa papa bia to ho afa so aboa ama galamse hoko yetumi akona yensu ahodo any ensase any nyina ho ababan na so aban na ayinani wonya hwe wonka hwe na adwunko anagese woto na wotwa na wiei abrafo mu akafana je adwa the point dwumade so na wone Dr. Akwasi Chedan so etwehwe nkomo yente
Shama Kofibwa by Obekache said, Dedica was say 216 hectares of land assign a Dumenya forest, Omaseno. At Osubio, or say there's one area and so 75,000 football fields, equivalent to 75,000 football fields. Meaning I condemn. And to the Kaway now and Sassi, I will send on one criminal day, as I say, yeah. It tells you automatic say, a confirming idea of my young boy, so we'll fighting. I feel I do better and so in a Ghana for me. Any idea one holocaust will be any more time crowd over this also. One can say, fast, not to opposition, one who then is over. Cornacoya. They say, your explanation be a view. What problems are what Galam say, we are you. Civil society organization and then cry and we demonstration. On this, I'm now just a way again now, we begin my just walk on the way.
Jump.
No, jump and make us and brave. And all that ship and all spa. I didn't know cry. I just on from the galaxy no cry. So what I say, on from cry. I don't know. You know, you did my passion. Buswari anamuye demonstration. Tesa mwanti vama wanumni adi anamuye dia galamse demonstration wankano. Mankoso anamuye. Enama baino na aba. Ndikwa mwa so omubebu ama baino. Woti yeja arumumano. Yede si entimi anye. Ye entimi anye dia ebesi omuse. Omumi ampe baby na ye dia yenune ho. Ni afa dwumade ni se omusa. Na de ompese omuye na omontimi nye. Na baby akodu dia. Se nyuna na ya omuye ni ana ho. Ya nka ncho se. Omunya ho boase ombeko atia galamse no. Ndesi ya transition nso ya dakika bia mumma. Na mejidi se ya hayo. Let's look at what they are going to do for it. Yanke de mbetumi aye e de amaye o ma timi anye na sende emunti etu abeti Ronaldo eze nsuo ni se ya se nyina na etimi so ni bi so ane ano ne anom yantimi so na di bi free baby prayer so we scan wa kwa kotobi so atase kwankofo no maye hu se o mu na wo antidote o mu ba galamse no de they are going to stop it in less than 2 weeks. And the beginning is a grown no was here no mude yanhwe na o munyamaya ye explanation bi abi o ya
Dr. Akwasi Chedan so wiye wamana so hwa wiye en wo sanso ekasa ye ede efa 2025 budget no a aban no enam futu sanfo Dr. Keso ato force so erekoto twa emra share bi de fie no
budget no de wachocho ne magum kekeu sika ebeko rose ebeko akoya kwan ebeko akoya ye ni nyina no osi ni nyina wo big push no sa big push yeso so no ana sika ko ye 800 million sika ko ma office 2.7 billion e so say papa ni priorities no aya niam ebeba ne office ho ebeba mo yisu no eno na hunya no enye sa mo education ne mo kwan no made ade no emfa ne ho de make a Ghana pro na say eno da so ni ho obi a wo ba o twa budget no so aka cho say this year we freeze employment this year there is not going to be any employment so we total freeze on employment it is what na ya NDC ni na we read the budget no na to say Mohammed be pedjuma ma ya ka je no so baby da because I feel we know as one fragma government jobs no
Joseph Yami a show mun cry see was so me acting ti omunya o say
when how many people never call Joseph Yami o mo be Joseph Yami ho ya na executive so no mu adwuma enkoran ne say na betimi akọ o ma no mu ni oni mu kasa na ya hifo e executive so the party me to me de ba na okoya no mu na he papa as o ya fa say obi aya CEO o company bi mu de me ade na ni percent na de ko o de ko fa say ni pa 100 o mo do ma 100 ni percent na mo ko and nothing as mu ye bibia munye bibia betimi abiem na obia timi anya advantage wetimi aye ho adwuma what I say and na bas tell you o ko ya wasi wodi adwuma wadi na so wasi wodi website bia o munko na wa wo pa adwuma ne ko na o mu so o mu pese wo fa san ko fo adwuma o mu so ko site ba ko so no nka mum sa na ye adwuma mu ka so mu ne bo mu no enti ya na da they cannot do anything for the boys omo bibi ma boys na me jana ne say omo hwese omo ba resource wo mu se de bo modern asiase aye TVET no technical education na dade no omo man koda ne kobi no mo kosua bibi na de e fe pa ba ko ane se na ka okọ ba bia omo ye TVET no na hwe school no hwe man no omo ye electricals na me de no ko na ne kume man omo ye electricals omo ye spraying omo ye e fe ne say upholstery na dade na okọ store na omo sa gas ya omo ye adwuma na wo se oba no wie na se electricals no ko ye ya Usua electricals we are. Say now una auto wire, una auto cables. Obi is in there. No auto cables. We dey say we dey confirm mama no. Obi dey car ba. Let's say car no asaya. And I say car no obi spray. Say now una auto pin. On the beto pin now the original spray man. And no we see a training say anko dey here. Yes we dey omuko guko yenum no say. Train them and let them be resourceful. No mo say ntimi nya bibi. Rather than say we be ba na aka say e pejuma man quarantine. Ya tuma gumum.
Any ATA Kane Ashanti Regional Communications Director at the NPP Amanyokono Dr. Akwasi Chei Danso.
Ya twaka sere so ne ransom foforo a asoye sha ya adwuma na afa apade ho nsam aso womo apadwuma de obi hu tuma ye friend say Ghana Work Abroad Program ya eno no chese womo de ba beboa amamabura eni adwuma ye no atimi anya adwuma ye na soye sha apade ani nwuma ho nsam aso no so afa woda no Dr. Rashid Purpose programming wachechrim entino.
The Ghana Work Abroad Program is a bold step towards establishing safer legal pathways for employment abroad, which will safeguard the rights and welfare of the Ghanaian migrant worker and also reinforce our national commitments to ethical and responsible labor mobility. I have said that in this regime, in my period as a minister, we will not tolerate any situation where Ghanaian workers will go abroad and working and be punished for going there to work.
Ene ati ye so afa wo hwe nwuma ni apade hu sam so Dr. Rashid Purple enwachi and a CEO at the Youth Employment Agency we Basin Tale Malik Basin Tale wona so ekasa cheche na famu de se de be ya de no ebegwa mabuna.
We are also conscious of the concerns regarding brain drain. And the last time I was having a conversation with a friend, I was wondering why anytime we have Europeans trooping into the country, they don't term it as brain drain. But anytime Ghanaians are going out, we term it as brain drain. And maybe we've had many brains drained through Chinese imports into this country. The truth of the matter is that all labor from the international community are well structured and they troop into our country in a well structured form. The YEA is instituting a comprehensive reintegration and community impact program that will ensure that when our workers go, they shall return home.
Ene ati ye YEA CEO Malik Basintale.
Ya to so enko empomuden ho ensemwai. Na apomuden adwumakuo ne fe won fifi mantamu enso na ebo amane se cholera yade no sei de abeduru omanimu omususu se nipa dodo anya bie eye be se empemiensa ene aduonu enwotwe 3028 na womo esusu se womo enya cholera no ebi nemmom die womo aye test ehu age atum be se ahanu ne aduosia 260 nipa ewo so afrimu eye edu enkono na enipa nan aso no ye apomden adwumaku a cholera yade no asai womo na womo se adwumayefo ye nan yi a cholera yade no asai womo no echi womo be se 2024 eba na wieye no na mame Agnes Echama Anane ono na ye regional director of health services ewo fifi mantamu ho. And what is answerable in Yada Tuja, Brana annual health sector performance review, Elcoso, Cape Coast, Intino.
Cholera remains a major public health concern in our region, with recent outbreaks exposing the gaps in water, sanitation, and hygiene interventions. In response, we are intensifying cholera prevention efforts, conducting mass awareness campaigns, and strengthening surveillance and early response mechanisms to contain and break future outbreaks. Through collaborative efforts and sustained interventions, we aim to build a more resilient health system capable of effectively managing and preventing disease outbreaks. We commend the efforts of our colleague health staff and stakeholders who have played a pivotal role in early detection and response efforts in combating the cholera outbreak. Your tireless efforts, resilience, and selflessness in providing critical healthcare service, often under challenging conditions, to protect and save lives is commendable.
Naja sawa mo fasa akonya we so akoso ashagana ni bia nkrasa da Roma cholera ya de no egusu a ewo ho etiate senti udidi anu apeduane a ehide tutu ofrim na wadi udidi wi a okogya na so a hohoro won saye fasemna ene nsuo de etere na fa hohoro kama chese yesiese ye ho yempotem ye fiefie wani anye fi bia ngugu ye ho se de be ye beboa ama cholera ya de no etumi efri ye mayimu regional Director of Health Services, if you want to dear Mammy Agnes, a chama anane, and a test one, a casana, your cholera, the 3 day.
Okote philosophy.
Onefis.
On enough, and 3 day. Onefis, yes. Bako Central Mrashebe Janiana Bahama Yariga and Rochelle said the Memamano Asra for a sibam for Bokono. Enya de se na ni je ho kra ni nyina ne se wannu Kasapreko dwumadi so ane e boy etefo amane se asra ni bi ya wono ebo ban e wo boko ne patem opia na dwo ya wanfa ni uniform anhye ema nipa bonfo bi akotutu agu ne so wato na anom awonsia do na ni nuano aka ene obubuafo ntini ye se omusi boko monte so akoda opani o aberewa wo ba wo munya wa ni yesiba mo saa ena wo mra hyebedwane onabo mahama yarega se de bambofoni ye no enya de se nani eje ho kura emom ehwehwemu na ese ekoso na wo yakura anase nkofo mu kori se enya mprasem ne betwom ne edo makwakosi emra no ano na emra ko mo chimpre na sa wo mo ebeti agu krom no mabro ma ene nkoda ne mrewa ne ho nkro de bade enya de se nani eje ho.
I would like to thank the General Officer commanding the Northern Command and the election task force led by the Regional Police Commander for your instrumental leadership that facilitated peace in the entire region. A call from the General Officer commanding the Northern Command, who told me in no uncertain terms that rest assured that Boku will hold its election the same day as every other constituency in this country.
Ati Boko Central Mrashebe Jani Honorable Mahama Yaruga Ejani Semso Enwere Nsama Nsaka ye no yede esi ha ewere ase e kwama newsroom adwuma for kwame free aboje ewo ho ye reporters ye do ma sepa ye some for your Alhassan Okogyeabour siwa double fashion center no DJ Bullet na nwumere yi wachinchin from ano ede ama social media ne de ne nyina Kelvin ene handle bibia kama ede emaye enwumere akenkan for ye me rantini aba ma me efomwa kafina mene
Ajwa nyako